Don't be kind to your limitations. They're illusions, not truths. Joe Dispenza. Sometimes, we have been conditioned to believe that kindness is synonymous with passivity. We're told that being kind means always saying yes, always being available, and never drawing boundaries. But let's challenge that idea for a moment. What if true kindness isn't about people-pleasing or sacrificing yourself at every turn? What if real kindness, the kind that leads to success and true growth, comes from a place of strength, not weakness? When I say, don't be kind, I don't mean to become harsh or cruel. No, what I'm asking you to consider is redefining kindness. Stop being kind to the limitations you place on yourself. Stop being kind to the thoughts that keep you small. Don't be kind to the excuses that you've allowed to run your life. When we're too kind to these mental barriers, they start controlling us, and we get trapped in a cycle of mediocrity. Every time you let doubt, fear, or the opinions of others govern your decisions, you are practicing a form of kindness to the very things that are holding you back. You're protecting your limitations, treating them gently as though they are precious and valuable, when in reality, they are nothing more than illusions that prevent you from reaching your full potential. So how do we break free? How do we move past this idea of being too kind to our own self-sabotage? First, we need to be aware. Awareness is always the first step. You can't change what you aren't aware of. Pay attention to the narratives that run through your mind. Are they serving you, or are they comforting you in a way that keeps you stagnant? You might think, oh, I'll do this later, or I'm just not ready yet. But these are the kinds of thoughts that seduce us into staying in our comfort zone. Here's something to consider: your comfort zone is not always your friend. In fact, it's often the enemy of progress. When you're too kind to the idea of staying comfortable, you miss the opportunity to grow. Growth happens when you step into the unknown, when you face challenges, when you push past the point where you think you can't go any further. You don't get to a new level of success by doing what you've always done. If you want something different, you have to act differently. You have to be willing to say no, not just to others but to the patterns, beliefs, and habits that are no longer serving you. Being kind to yourself in the truest sense means having the courage to face your fears, your insecurities, and your limitations head-on, and to say, I will not let you control me anymore. There's an inherent power in that decision. It's the moment when you stop making excuses for why you can't, and instead, you begin focusing on how you will. Too often, we're conditioned to think that challenges or difficulties are signs that we're not on the right path. But the truth is, those challenges are there to refine you, not defeat you. The discomfort you feel is the very thing that's molding you into the person you're meant to become. When you stop being kind to your limitations, something amazing happens. You open yourself up to possibilities that were once unimaginable. You start realizing that the only thing standing in the way of your success, your happiness, your fulfillment, is you. The limitations are not real, they are constructs of your mind, formed by years of conditioning, experiences, and perceptions. When you break free from them, you realize just how powerful you truly are. Success doesn't come to those who sit back and wait for it. It doesn't come to those who are too kind to their fears, doubts, or past failures. It comes to those who are willing to push through, to face the discomfort, and to rise above the noise of their inner critic. It comes to those who are willing to do the work, even when it's hard, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it feels impossible. Now, think about your goals for a moment. What is it that you really want? Success, happiness, fulfillment, they're all within your reach. But the question is, are you willing to stop being kind to the excuses, to the fears, to the stories you tell yourself about why you can't have what you want? It's easy to stay where you are. It's easy to be comfortable. But comfort never leads to greatness. If you want to be great, you have to be willing to be uncomfortable. You have to be willing to take risks. You have to be willing to face failure and learn from it, rather than letting it define you. And most importantly, you have to be willing to stop being kind to the part of yourself that's holding you back. You have to be willing to push past the barriers you've built up over the years and step into the unknown. This is where true transformation happens, not in the safety of what you know, but in the discomfort of what you don't. It's in those moments when you push beyond what you thought you were capable of that you discover your true potential. And once you've tasted that, you'll never want to go back to the old way of being. So, stop being kind to the limitations, to the self-doubt, to the fear of failure. Instead, be kind to your future self, the one who has achieved the success, the happiness, the fulfillment you desire. Be kind to that version of yourself by doing the hard work now, by making the tough decisions, and by refusing to settle for anything less than what you're truly capable of. When we think about success, often we picture the end result, achievement, recognition, a sense of accomplishment. But the real magic lies in the decisions and actions we take each day, even the smallest ones. Every choice you make today is shaping the person you will become tomorrow. And while the big milestones matter, it's those daily actions, the consistent effort, that truly defines success over time. What does that mean for you right now? It means that every moment is an opportunity. An opportunity to act, to shift, to move closer to your goals, or to remain where you are. It's in the small, seemingly insignificant decisions, the ones that feel mundane or unimportant, that your future is being crafted. If you want success, if you want to become the best version of yourself, start by paying attention to what you're doing today. Not next week, not next year, today. And it's not about doing everything perfectly. Perfection is a myth. It's about making progress, no matter how small. There will be days where you feel off track, where it seems like you're moving in the wrong direction, and that's okay. What matters is your ability to get back on course, to not let those moments of doubt or struggle define your path forward. Keep moving, even if it's just one step at a time. Remember, kindness doesn't mean complacency. True kindness is having the strength and the courage to do what's necessary, even when it's hard. True kindness is holding yourself to a higher standard and refusing to let anything less than your best define you. You owe it to yourself to stop being kind to the very things that are keeping you stuck. You owe it to yourself to stop playing small, to stop letting fear run the show, and to start stepping into the greatness that's already within you. The world doesn't need more people who are kind to their limitations. It needs people who are willing to break free from them, to rise above them, and to become the best version of themselves. That's where true success lies, in your ability to face the discomfort, to push past the fear, and to stop being kind to the very things that are keeping you from achieving your highest potential. So today, make the decision. Don't be kind to the limitations, to the fears, to the excuses. Be kind to your future self by stepping into your power and becoming the person you were always meant to be. Let's talk about the future. The version of yourself that's capable of greatness, success, and fulfillment. Imagine a life where you are in control, where fear no longer dictates your actions, and limitations are no longer holding you back. This is within your reach, but it requires something from you, a decision to commit to your own growth and success. It's not about waiting for the right moment, it's about creating it. You have the power to shape your life into something extraordinary. But it won't happen unless you take action. There's a difference between wishing for something and actively working towards it. You can sit and hope for change, or you can choose to make it happen. The steps you take today will determine the life you live tomorrow. What are you going to do about it? Are you ready to take responsibility for your own success, your own happiness? Now, before you go, I want to leave you with something important. If you found value in this message, make sure to hit that like button. It's a small action on your part, but it helps spread the message to others who might need to hear this too. And, if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on more content that's designed to inspire and motivate you on your path to success. Another thing you can do is share this video with someone who needs it. Sometimes, the people around us are searching for answers but don't know where to find them. By sharing this video, you're giving them a nudge in the right direction. If this message resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Your feedback helps shape the direction of future content. Tell me what spoke to you the most, or share how you're going to apply this in your own life. And lastly, for those of you who are serious about taking control of your future, subscribing is the best way to stay connected. Every week, I'm bringing new insights, new ideas, and new strategies to help you unlock your full potential. So, make sure you're subscribed so you never miss an update. Now, it's time to make a choice. You have the tools, the knowledge, and the drive. What will you do next? Take that first step toward the life you want, and if this video was the push you needed, don't forget to show your support by liking it and subscribing to the channel for more.